Biryani Hut, the perfect place to get homemade like biryani. Use the discount code UTT to get 75% off the picnic family pack. Perfect deal for a large family going on picnics this weekend. Terms and conditions apply.
December 5th, 2016. A Monday. Not an ordinary Monday for the students at the American School of Doha. December 5th was the first day of International Week. The day when two students of each country walked past the gym holding their country's flag. The day when four students did something that will be remembered by everyone there for the rest of their lives. Some might say that what they did was an act of disrespect. But was it really?
India!
At this moment, 3 Pakistanis and 1 Indian stood up holding the Pakistani flag. Hold on. Let me take a moment to introduce myself. My name is Rabi Siddiqui. I am from Pakistan, and yes, I was one of the guys involved in this incident. However, I'm not only Pakistani, I'm also half Indian. Now you might be wondering how that works, but it's not that complicated. My dad is Pakistani and my mom is Indian. My mom moved to Pakistan, surrendered her Indian passport, and got Pakistani citizenship. There is one question I have been asked by many people. If you are Pakistani, shouldn't you hate India? But they don't understand that that is just a stereotype. Just because someone says all Americans are obese doesn't mean all Americans are obese. Just because someone says all black people are criminals doesn't mean all black people are criminals. Just because someone says all Mexican people cross borders doesn't mean all Mexicans cross borders. Just like this, all Pakistanis don't hate India, especially if you're half Indian. So, what are your thoughts on what happened during the International Week opening ceremony of 2016?
Well, at first I thought it was gonna be funny to just do that, but I didn't mean any harm by it. But then once I saw the teacher's face, I was actually we probably made a big mistake.
Yeah, same. Farid was the guy who said to do this. We were sitting during the ceremony, all 4 of us next to each other, and one more friend who was not involved in the incident. When Farid looked at my Pakistani flag and said, "Dude, Rabe, let's hold the Pakistani flag up when India comes up." At first I was like, "Nah, dude, that's stupid." But the 3 guys were like, "Come on, let's do it. Nothing will happen. It will be funny." But some people didn't find it too funny. 3 teachers, whose names I will not mention, were not happy with what we did. When the 4 of us settled down after standing up, we looked down at the bottom of the bleachers and saw 3 angry faces. We look away from them, and when we look back, they are still staring at us, but now with raging faces. I don't know about the others, but as soon as I saw the teachers, I regretted what we did instantly. However, now my thoughts have changed. I don't regret it anymore. I'm actually grateful that we did what we did. You know why? It didn't only teach me a lesson I will remember my whole life, but will also teach everyone listening to me today a lesson they will remember their whole life. Hi, sir. What's your name?
My name is Varun Sharma.
Are you from India?
Yes, I am.
What I decided to do for this episode was to go around the school and look for 2 people, 1 Pakistani and 1 Indian, and ask them the question. So, if someone stood up with the Pakistani flag when India came during International Week, would it be classified as an act of disrespect?
I don't think it would be disrespectful, but it might be awkward to some people, and it can be seen as disrespectful, like in the eyes of teachers. but I wouldn't really take offense to it.
Okay. Thank you so much. Hi, what's your name?
Ayan.
Are you from Pakistan?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I'd like to ask you a question.
Yeah, of course.
So, if someone stood up during International Week holding the Indian flag when Pakistan came up, would you classify it as an act of disrespect?
Not exactly. I mean, obviously it depends on certain factors, but I think being at a certain school where there's a lot of students, that obviously means that there's going to be a lot of diversity between the students and their culture, as well as a difference of opinions. So obviously you can't please everyone, but even if you did and try doing it as a joke or just a source of entertainment, there are people who sort of take opinion, who their opinions towards that subject are serious, and they might have found it offensive.
Okay, thank you so much. Right. Do you remember what happened on December 5th, 2016?
Yes.
The day of the opening ceremony for International Week?
Yeah. It was a weird day.
Muhammad was not involved in the incident that took place that day. However, he became involved, even though he didn't do anything. Let me explain how everyone was sitting that afternoon. Me on the far left, next to me, Farid, next to him, Muhammad, and next to Muhammad was George, not his real name. And on the far right was Tom, which is also not his real name. So, do you think that what the people did around you was wrong?
I didn't think it was wrong, but some people might have felt that it was an offensive act.
So, you were in the middle of the four troublemakers, but you didn't help to hold the flag?
No.
Okay, so what were you doing?
I was just in the middle, but I wasn't, holding the flag, and some people thought that I was involved.
Oh, okay, so were you scared that you would get in trouble for something you didn't even do?
Yes, because I wasn't involved exactly, but people thought I was.
So, but you didn't tell them that you weren't involved. They
No.
thought the whole time you were involved.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Alright, thank you very much.
No problem.
All four of us knew we were about to get in trouble for what we had done. As the end of the ceremony was approaching, the four of us decided to get up the second the ceremony ended and to split up. You know how in movies after a big crime, the team of criminals separate so no one suspects it was them? Well, 2 minutes before the ceremony ended, one of the teachers came up on the bleachers and pointed at the five of us and said to not even dare to leave the gym without talking to her. Right when she told us this, we started to plan what we had to say to them. What will our excuse be? After 2 long minutes of arguing, we decided. So, do you remember what you said to the teachers when they called us down?
I was like, we were just trying to signify that like not every Pakistani hates Indians and not every Indian hates Pakistanis. So like, and they didn't believe us.
To be honest, however, I think that a part of me might have actually done what I did to bring the two countries together. Yes, I know that might sound unrealistic because how can someone bring two countries together just by holding one flag for the other? What I think is that the teachers who got mad at us for disrespecting the Indians present that day were actually wrong. We weren't being disrespectful, we were actually being respectful. To hold the Pakistani flag for India should not be classified as disrespect, but should be classified as an act of sincerity. The conflict between the two countries has had a great effect on my life. After marriage, my mom was not able to meet her family in India for 5 years only due to the fact that she now had a Pakistani passport. When it comes to giving a visa to Pakistan, I think India is the country that hesitates the most. Every time my dad goes to apply for an Indian visa, he sees the same expression on the worker's face in the embassy. The expression, however, is not anger or irritation. The expression is pity. It's not that they feel bad because we are Pakistani. They feel bad because it is so difficult to enter their country with our nationality. It is difficult for us to explore and to travel around India. Yes, I have been to India 5 times in my whole life, and yes, I do think it's an amazing country. But the problem for me and for my family is that it takes around a year nowadays to get our visas approved. The reason I am sharing this information with you is to show how the conflict between the countries, which I'm both from, affects my life. I want to show that maybe what happened on December 5th wasn't actually something done to offend the people of India, but it was actually done to bring India and Pakistan close to each other.